Yeah. I'm gonna start off with something funky, man. Come on, man. Y'all see what time it is? It's time for the list. 2002 rap albums of the year, 25 to 11. When I go what? I go to 7. Look, I start rapping, dog. What? Come on, man. Start freestyling on this beat, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have the number 1 album next year. Me. Shit, let me stop. Let me stop this beat. I'm going crazy. All right, man. Let me stop, man. Yeah, but that was DJ Vitamin D, man. That was a song, Data. It's called it's a single called Data. You got a beat tape out. Just dropped on Monday. Go check it out. It's on SoundCloud. Yep. Go check it out on SoundCloud. DJ Vitamin D. SoundCloud, man. It is called, what's the album called? The album's called, what's the album's called? Flavor Pack Volume 1. Flavor Pack Volume 1. DJ Vitamin D, man. That song right there, that's like my favorite joint. You got like 7 cuts up on here. Data's my favorite. But go check it out. Go buy a beat, man. Go support, man. Go buy an instrumental. That's an instrumental album. But yo, man, this is Marquis Walker, man, from Boston. What's good, y'all out there? Y'all know it's the time. It's time for the list, man. It's time for the list, man. What do you want me to do? And support the clothing line. Look at it. Weather, wealth, women, weed, win. Those are the 5 things you need in life, baby. You know what I'm saying? To win. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, support the line. Support my daughter's clothing line. Yo, listen. Let me show y'all something. Let me just show you. Before I even start, I don't want nobody to fight all the artists. Oh, I'm not on the list. 1 notebook. 2 notebooks. 3 notebooks. 4 composition notebooks full of albums, mixtapes, EPs, everything you can think about. I review hundreds of albums. I listen to hundreds of albums every year. And then I listen to them not just once, various times, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times when I'm doing it. Yo, I'm dedicated to this craft, man. So if you're not on the list, you don't find your artist on the list, put it in the comments below, man. I don't know what else to say, man. Maybe I didn't get to him. Maybe I didn't see him or her. Maybe I didn't hear him or her. I don't know, man. And then let me tell you how I do it. Boy, everybody go crazy. Oh, yeah, this is how we do it. Listen. First of all, December 2021. That's when it starts. So you got to think about it. It's December now, right? 2023 started. So if you put out an album right now in December, it's 2023. It's up for 2023 album of the year. So first criteria, December 2021. All right. All the way to November 2022. So November 31st was the last time this year you could have dropped the album to get in these notebooks or getting on this list. Another thing, I go off the Source 5 mics. So I score 1 to 5 mics scale. 1 to 5 mic scale. So your album, your product is going to have either 1 to 5 mics. If it's going to have 1, it's not going to be in my notebook. But you know what I'm saying. I'm just giving you the gist of it. The next thing, let me just tell you how hard it was, to get 5 mics. The top 8 albums, but you're not going to get them here. The top 8 albums were 5 mics that I scored. All right. 9 and 10, that's not on here, but I'm just saying 9 and 10 were 4.9 mics. And then the rest, like 4.8s, 4.7s. I think the highest, everything on my list this year is a 4.7 or above. There's a lot of great 4.6s. There's a lot of great probably even the 4.7s, somebody beat them out. Another 4.7 beat that 4.7 out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, man, I listen to a lot of music. Let me just give you, I'm gonna just put listen, I got some honorable mentions. I'm gonna throw them on the screen real quick. I'm gonna leave them up there. But yo, listen, and the rest, the last thing I do is playability. Playability, it gotta be a great record. I gotta keep playing. I gotta keep liking. I gotta keep going back to it. Even when I'm listening to, like, say it came out in January, right? I'm still bumping it in July. Then I'm still bumping it in November. And if it came out like October, November, I'm not letting it go. I'm listening to like October, November, all the way in December. I'm still listening to it to this day. Like, I have to play your album, your record, your mixtape, whatever it is, over and over and over again. But it has to have a high rating. It got to get the mics. It got to get the mics. I'm telling you, that's the only way I can be fair, is to really score it. And I'm telling you, I'm listening to these albums over and over going, that song's a 5, that song's a 4, that song's a 4.5. I'm like really listening and breaking down the lyricists, breaking down the beats, production. I'm breaking down the scratches. I'm breaking down like how the albums flow. It's song into song. I'm doing everything. So I just want to let you know. So let me give you some honorable mentions real quick. So quick honorable mentions before I get into the 25 to 11 list of 2022. Let me give you some honorable mentions real quick. That's why I say it's so hard, man. I got like, listen, let me show you something. Yeah, I got, because y'all want people going crazy. Like, out of the 100-something albums, here go album. Look at this, all album of years. These are all albums that up for album of the year. So 67 albums. I said, yo, I gotta break 67 albums down to 25. That's all. This is what I'm trying to tell. I do this, man. I'm not biased on nobody or nothing, right? You know what I'm saying? I listen to good music, and what I like is what I like too. So, like I said, what you like, let me know your list below. Let me give some honorable mentions real quick. Shout out to Fly Anakin. Frank, check out that album. This is how hard it is. Look at 38 specials, 7 shots is an honorable mention. It didn't make my top 25. You know I love 38 specials. Y'all know I love, if y'all know me, y'all know I love 38 special. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably like, yo, why 38 special? Listen, I'm just saying. Taj Malik, you know, I always talk about Taj Malik. He didn't make the list. He's an honorable mention. Bars only 3. Y'all know, listen, Edo, godfather of hip hop, man. He did a production project with Nice the Future. Banger, dope project. Nice the Future, Edo's called Forever Marvin. And don't forget Phife Dawg, Forever. I know, RIP to Phife Dawg, you know what I'm saying? RIP to all the fallen MCs, rappers, musicians that passed away this year. Everybody. But Phife Dawg came up with Forever. Yeah, I can't sing. I'm cracking the lens, but so go listen to these albums, man. Give them some shout out. What's your honorable mentions, man? I said, you know what? Let me throw at least 5 honorable mentions, because listen, the list, I got 60. What am I gonna do? Say all 67 of them? You know, and then it's more than that. These are the ones these are all 4.7s and above. 4.7, 4.8, 5s, 4.9s, you know. That's all I'm telling you, man. That's all I'm telling you, man. And then, you know, these ones right here, they're probably 4.7s or 4.6s. Like, they're high scored still. All right, let's get into it, man. I'm gonna give you my list, and then I'm gonna put them across the screen. So let's go. Let's start it up. Number 25, man. I got it all listed. All right, 25. Who gets 25? Drum roll. All right, 25. All right. I'm gonna take that out because I'm not gonna use it no more. My little binder. King James. Shout out to King James. He's the MC. He's the rapper. The producer's name is MANHE. King James and MANHE put out a project called Trismegistus. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right, King. But great project. King James from North Carolina. Man, this was like, let me see how many tracks was there. 10 tracks. And so I scored this. This was a 4.7. You know, I might not, like, if I got the score, I'll say it. You know, if I But you guys go look at the reviews. I got the reviews. Go look at. I reviewed all these albums, so go check out the reviews of these albums on this channel. And I actually had King James on this channel. I interviewed King James, so go check it out on the THHC podcast. King James, he's on there, man. I'm talking about this. We breaking down this album so y'all can see exactly why I like it and exactly why, and what it's about, because King James explains it. I'll give you some favorite tracks real quick. Artichokes, Golden, featuring Chan Hall Jazz. Do You See? Daisies, and King's Outro. So I'm just giving you a couple, man, but go check out the project. Go check out the album. That's number 25. Let's go to 24. I'm telling you, it's a long list. So let's go to 24. Who's 24? All right. Get that marker out. Listen, man, I'm telling you, man. Aaqil Ali and Y.N.X 716. Now, Aaqil Ali, these are two MCs. Aaqil Ali, Mount Vernon, New York. And we got Y.N.X 716. He's from Buffalo, New York. So shout out to Buffalo. There's a lot of MCs in Buffalo that's shining. They got a project called Dusty Souls. It came out May 19, 2022. It's about 40 minutes, 41 minutes long. Let's start with the highlight cuts on this joint. All right, so we got The Voice featuring Tina Louise. We got I Remember. Shout out to all the producers on here, because I'm not going to do all the producers and stuff like that. I think it's 10 tracks on this one, too. No, actually, it's more than 10 tracks. Hold on. No, it's like, 16 tracks on this one. There's 16 cuts on this one, so on Dusty Souls. I like most of this, man. But, the standout tracks, what I say so far, I said The Voice, I Remember, man. Ghetto Scriptures. It goes on. Generational Wealth stands out. The Search, Soul Cry featuring Kiss the Poet. Man, it's just all these songs, man. Unfair Interlude, like Surrender, like these guys did their thing. So shout out to Aaqil Ali and Y.N.X, Dusty Souls, man. So that's number 24. All right, let's go to 23, man. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy. That's why I'm like, yo, man, like. All right, so 23. All right. 23 is Ty Farris. Ty Farris and producer Sebb Bash. Ty Farris, Sebb Bash, Fluorescent Mud. It's called Fluorescent Mud. It came out August 19, 2022. 32 minutes, 33 minutes. This one's about 13 songs. I gave this a 4.7. This is a strong 4.7, man. Great project. Ty Farris is just one of them rappers that he can spit. He's an MC. He's doing his thing. Let's talk about the highlights real quick. That's what I'm saying. When you get scoring things this high, pretty much all the songs are dope, right? So I'm like, which one should I pick? I just throw some out there. Mental Tats, Crown Us, Where's the Garbage Can? I don't know. Deli Dialogue, Destination Skid, Feed the Kids. Can't Candy Coated. Can't Candy Coated is like probably one of my favorite joints on here, but Can't Candy Coated, that's dope. Just go check out the album. When I mention these albums, go check out the album. So that was number 23. All right, number 22. All right, what we got? See, I gotta go through all these notebooks. This is 4 composition notebooks, man. I'm going through. I'm telling you this, listen, man. Number 22. Now. See, 22 is one of those albums that came out early. We're going to Queens, we're going to Rochester. DJ Muggs and Rigz. They put out gold. They put out some gold, all right. So January 14th, 2022, about 40 minutes, 41 minutes. They put out gold, man. Highlights of this one. Let me just tell you how many tracks. It's probably like, because I think there's a lot of tracks on this one. 16 tracks, man. 16 tracks. Like, these are albums, you know what I'm saying? I know the albums with the 10 on it. They albums too, I get it. But 16 tracks, and you keeping my attention for 16. I love Rigz, man. Shout out to Rigz. Interview Rigz, so check out Rigz on the THHC podcast as well. Check it out. Man, let me tell you some highlights. And it wasn't about this album, but this is one of the One of his. This is the latest album. I think he only puts out one album. He be like, I'm putting out one album. What you gonna do? I'm gonna be in the list. And he's on my list, man. So shout out to Rigz and DJ Muggs for producing. The Gold Standard, Supreme, Heads on the Wall, Where Your Soul At featuring Mooch, Fool's Gold, man, I don't know, Cook-Offs featuring Mayhem Lauren, What We Got, like all these songs, man, like what you want to do? Balance, The Culture, like you got 16 records on here. Shout out to Rigz, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Rigz is doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. So that was what, 21? All right, so that was 21. No, that was 22. That was 22. Sorry, that was 22. DJ Muggs and Rigz. All right, so that was 22. All right, so boom, 22. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go to 21. I gotta find. Look at 21. Where's 21 at? 21. I ain't gonna get into that. Shout out to 21. Shout out to all the artists. Hopefully, y'all stop respecting the legends. That's all I gotta say. Number 21 is speaking of one of the legends. Speaking of one of the legends, old school MC. You know what I'm saying? You want to call him? You know what I'm saying? Pusha T. Pusha T gets 21. A lot of people. You know what's funny? A lot of people like, yo, because I've been talking about Pusha T's album all year, right? You know what I'm saying? Like since it came out April 22. 2022 is about 36 minutes, right? So I've been talking about this since it came out. I got to see him when he came to Boston. So shout out to Pusha T. He came to Boston. He rocked it. Pusha T rocked that concert. So shout out to Pusha T. But people thought this was gonna be like, in my top 5 or top 10. But I love this album. But the content, he's talking about the crack and all that. I get it, man. That's what he does best. But I love it. The beats. Shout out to Ye. Shout out to Pharrell. They really gave him some heat on here. Let's talk about the highlights. Brambleton, produced by Pharrell, man. Let the Smokers Shine, the Coops. Another highlight. Dreaming of the Past, and that's featuring Kanye. Man, this was like what? 12 tracks. Diet Coke, of course, Diet Coke. That was their first single. That's just dope, man. Like everything on here, man. Open air, you know what I'm saying? Clear. Yo, man. I'm just probably more Pharrell joints. I ain't gonna lie, man, if I really look at it. But most of these joints, I'm telling you, fire album. Shout out to Pusha T. And now I'll put them up. Because I was gonna put them up, and I'm like, if I put them up, people are gonna be like, oh. So yeah, man, that's 25 to what? 21? Yep, 25 to 21, right? That's 25 to 21. And that's it, man. So we got 25. That's not it. I got more. King James and MANHE. So shout out to King James. Aaqil Ali is and Y.N.X 716 is 24. Ty Farris and Sebb Bash is 23. And 22 is DJ Muggs and Rigz. Goldman. 21. Pusha T. It's almost dry. So I'm gonna leave those up. And then, once I'm done with the, 20 to 16, no, 20 to 16, then I put those up. All right, so let's get to 20. Let's get to 20. So I'll let them shine right there. We're gonna go to 20. All right, no, we're on 20. Yeah, we're on 20. Where's 20 at? Lord have mercy. Look at all these books. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I take this serious. All right, 20, right? Here we go with 20. Now, 20. Number 20. Drum roll again, man. So we starting a new list. Basically, 20. We're doing 25 to 11, man. Number 20. Trillmatic. Conway the Machine. Organized Grime 2. Now, a lot of people going, what? What's this? Go look it up. I don't even know what social media platforms is on. I've been listening to this on YouTube. It's been on YouTube. And go check it out. It's one of Conway's albums. I think it's slept on. A lot of people don't talk about this album. It came out 5/27/22. Was about 28 minutes, something like that. You're going to Buffalo, you know that's where Conway the Machine's at. So check out this one too. This is number 20. I'll tell you some highlights. He got about, how many songs on here? 11. He got 11 tracks. There's 11 tracks on this one. like I said, it's on. I've been listening to it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what social platforms is on. But shout out to Conway, man. This is a slept on record. Let me tell you some standout records. I'll tell you a couple of standout records. Chop 22, Phone Call, and that was produced by Chop 22 is produced by. There's a lot of producers on here. Me Fucks is on here. Shout out to Me Fucks. Phone Call was produced by Apollo Brown. Shout out to Apollo Brown. You got friggin' what else I did? You got State, produced by Me Fucks, cuts by DJ Boogeyman. You got From the Bottom, produced by Me Fucks again. You got Soul Cry, featuring TF. TF's a West Coast artist. Shout out to TF. Produced by Bohemian Lynch. Like, everything, dude. Big Spencer's on here. Keep Up. Number 10, Keep Up. Featuring Vic Spencer. Produced by Me Fucks. Like, yo, go check out this album, man. Like, I'm telling you, that's number 20, man. That's number 20. Let's go to 19. Where's 19? Look at these notebooks, but I'm telling you, I'm telling you, man, 19. I gotta search for it, man. Let's see what 19 is, man. 19. I was 20. Number 19. Number 19 is JR. 3 R's. J.A.R.R.R. And it's produced by A. Shamir. Ayo Shamir. I always mess with his name. Like, Ayo Shamir. Ayo, come here. But it's Ayo Shamir. He's the producer. Dope producer, man. Ayo, go follow Ayo Shamir. I'm telling you, I better go find him. So JR and Ayo Shamir came out with an album called A Shadow in the Shade 2. Came out March 16th, 2022. It's about 25 minutes, 26 minutes or so. It's about 9 songs. So not bad. So let me tell you about the highlights real quick. The highlights records I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna say Shadows. Number 1, Shadows. Speaking of highlights, number 3 is Highlights. It's called Highlights. Beauty of It. That's a song that stands out. Shade, Silhouette, Contour. The whole record is dope, man. I don't know what else to tell you, man. JR's a great lyricist. Shadow in the Shade. Like this. Come on. And then he got King James on here. I just talked about King James on Sundial. Time is featuring Q Ham and King James. Check that out. Just listen to the whole project, man. Just listen to the whole project. That's number 19. All right, JR and Ayo Shamir. Let's go for 18. What's 18? You know what I'm saying? 18. A lot of people gonna. Oh no, this ain't the one I was gonna say. People gonna go crazy about. Number 18. We're going to New Jersey. We're going to North Carolina. Now listen, another artist, rapper, and producer combination. We got Patty Honcho, aka Mr. Feature this year, right? Or Mr. Authentic. You got a lot of names. Patty Honcho and producer Greeneryy Beats. Shout out to Greeneryy Beats, man, from North Carolina. He is doing his thing. Greeneryy Beats is dope producer. This is number 18, I said, right? It's called Brawler, and it's round 5. He got a series of these. Patty Honcho got a series of these, and Greeneryy Beats just happened to bless this one right here. So let me tell you some standout cuts. Let me see how many records he got on here first. He got 8 records. This is one of those albums that you go, is it an EP album? It's an album. I think this one's an album. It's full of great music. It flows well, and the MC's rapping. So, 8 songs. If you're doing something, you can be a solid 8 songs. And it got a, I know it's only 22 minutes, but it feels like an album. So, I put it on the album mode. I'll give you a couple of the highlights. Like I said, it's only 8 songs. So, pretty much the whole album's dope. Intro, Teddy Atlas. I like that one. 5th Round. Built the Land. Integrity. Broke Even. Broke Even's a good song. And What's Love Without You. Listen, just go check out the whole album. Patty Honcho, Greeneryy Beats, Brawler. And then it's round 5. So shout out to New Jersey. Shout out to North Carolina, man. Yeah, man. So let's what's that? That was 18. So we on 17. Lord have mercy. We on 17. I'm telling you, man, it's mad, yo. Number 17. You know what I'm saying? Number 17 is, man, all right. Number 17, you'll be surprised. A lot of people, I was talking about this album a lot too. People going crazy. Oh, it's gonna be top 10. Lloyd Banks. He made my list, but he didn't go make the top 10. Lloyd Banks. Love Lloyd Banks. One of my favorite rappers. He's already on Mount Rushmore. You know, it's my rap, Mount Rushmore. Lloyd Banks. The Course of the Inevitable 2. You know what I'm saying? It's just a dope album, man. Lloyd Banks came out July 15th, 2022. 45 minutes. 45 minutes, man. This is a record. Like Lloyd Banks be giving you 3 verses. He's gonna he give you 3 verses, man. And then he got how many songs on it? 14 records. 14 records from Lloyd Banks, man. Shoot, highlights. Woo, the whole album's a highlight, but let me just give you a couple. I'm gonna give you a couple because it's 14 of them, right? I don't know, Impact. And this is all produced by Cartoon Beats. He's got his name Cartoon now, but I think it's, you look up Cartoon Beats or Cartoon, right? And it's Cartune. And any of these tracks, you got Impact, you got Menace, and that's featuring Conway the Machine. You got Living Proof, you got Value of a Check, you got Power Steering featuring Jada Kiss. Oh, that one was produced by Mr. Authentic. You know what I'm saying? But mostly cartoons on here, but there's other producers on here. Socialize. Man, you got Trapped. That was produced by Cartoon Beats. You got number 13, Traffic, featuring Vado. Shout out to Vado and Dave East. Man, that was produced by Cartoon. Listen, man. Last joint on my way. Hey, listen. Lloyd Banks, man. Salute, man. For real. Salute, man. Dope record. Part 1 was dope. Part 2's dope. I can't wait to see what Lloyd Banks does again, man. So that was number 17. Let's talk about that. Let's go to 16, man. Let's go to 16. Then I'll put them up. 16. Oh, it's still in this notebook. Let's see what 16 is. All right, this should have been a lot of people. It's gonna be a lot of people's top 10. People go, oh, this is what's going on. Calm down. Just the music I like. You know what I'm saying? But he made the list. Lupe Fiasco. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. So I can put up the list now. I'll switch the list now. So, you know what I mean? So let's check out that list. That's the list I'm talking about. So number 16 is Lupe Fiasco, Drill Music, and Zion. All right. Number 16 is Lupe Fiasco, Drill Music, and Zion. It came out June 24th, 2022. It was about 41 minutes. How many tracks? So about 10 tracks. Not bad. 10 songs for Lupe, but still a solid 41 minutes, 10 songs. That means you're getting quality music. Another album that's, just fantastic. I love this album. It's replayable. Lupe's a lyricist. He's dope. Yo, Lupe, I think he's in MIT. He has a class or something. I think he's a professor too, man. I think I saw a YouTube clip. I think he's MIT's professor. He's teaching. So shout out to Lupe, MIT. You know what I'm saying? The boss. He's in the bean teaching. You know what I'm saying? And one of the best prestigious schools in the world. But let's talk about the standout tracks on here. I mean, everything's pretty much stand out, man. You made this list. The album's dope, right? So we got The Lion's Den featuring Aisha, J. Cole, produced by Soundtrack and Lupe, man. We got Autobot featuring is it Myra? Yep, produced by Soundtrack and Lupe. So Lupe's producing, man. Producing, friggin' teaching. He's doing everything, right? Precious Things featuring Naira. This is produced again by Soundtrack and Lupe Fiasco. I heard, didn't Lupe do this album in one take? Or not one day. It was like, I think he was trying to do it in one day, I think. And he did it in 2 days or 3 days or something like that. But shout out to Lupe for just saying, I'm going to get up and do an album. He just did the whole album. Number 5, Kiosk, man. Number 6, Miss Morale. Great. This is just a great project, man. Like I said, 10 records. Seattle, featuring Naharai again. Naharai. I think that's her name. I hope I'm not messing your name, Queen. Number 10, On Fo Nim. Like just everything about this project, Lupe. Number 16, man. So, that's all I gotta say, man. So let's talk about it again. We got Trillmatic, number 20, and Conway the Machine, Organized Grime. We got 19, JR, Ayo Shamir, A Shadow in the Shade 2. Number 18, Patty Honcho and Greeneryy Beats, Brawler, round 5. 17, Lloyd Banks, The Course of the Inevitable. And then number 2. And then 16, Lupe Fiasco, Drill, Music, and Zion. So I'm gonna leave this up so y'all can see, check that out. You know what I'm saying? That's 20 through 16. All right, man, let's go, man. You're down to 15 to 11, man. Now 15, where we at? 15. Look at this, man. Look at these 20 notebooks, man. It's crazy. All right, so 15, what we got here? Drum roll, you know what I'm saying? All right, so 15. This is a sad album. If you're depressed and not good spirits, I advise you, it's a warning. I advise you not to listen to this album. Don't listen to this project. All right, so Javi Darko. It's Javi? I think it's Javi. Javi Darko. I would say Javi, but it's Javi Darko, Javi. It's called 111. 111. We're going to Long Island, Brentwood. Great project, man. Actually, I reviewed this one on the THHC podcast episode 97. So go check out episode 97. This album came out January 11th. It came out early this year, January 11th, 2022. So this is one of the albums that kept my attention all year. It's about 45 minutes. 45 minutes. It's about 11 tracks. Yes, 11 tracks. Yeah, about 11 songs. And, you know, the highlights is the album. It's a great album, a great project. It flows well. It's just put together well. It's suicidal content in a sense, you know. It's kind of depressing content, but it's good music. It's him relieving himself. It's like therapy for him. It's therapy for the world. So if you're actually going through something, hopefully you're seeing a therapist or some type of somebody to help you. Get help. So like I say, please get help. Talk to somebody. But this album is one of those albums that you feel, you know. You get a good feeling. You can feel this album. I like the whole album. I mean, standout cuts. I don't even want to say standout cuts because like when it's an album, it flows so well. Like this song feels like this song kind of. This song kind of flows. This feels like a great one song. Just feel like one song, right? You know what I mean? Kind of. Got a couple skits and stuff like that in there, whatever. But 111, you know, I don't know, and you know, Willow Street, Delinquent, Poetry in Motion, Days Mantra, like Heaven, Hell, like everything's flowing into each other. Who would have, you know, guessed? Like these are, you know, 111, of course, again, like you got 111 spelled 111, then you got like 111, you know, spelled 111, and now it's getting dark outside, even though it's light outside. I'm at the time. See what I'm saying? What in the world is going on? All right, so that's see, talking about, yo, man. Wait a minute, I'm talking about depressing project, and then it started getting dark. Where the sun go? Like I had to turn on the light. This is, yo, man, Javi. Yo, what's going on, man? I'm talking good about the album. What's going on, man? All right, but give me the light. Maybe the album needed some light on it, man. That's all. That's what it is. See, it needed some light, man. It's a dark album, but it needed some light, and things happen for a reason, man. It got dark. Somebody said, "Give me the light. Give me the light," like Sean Paul, man. So number 15, Javi Darko. Great project, man. You guys go check it out. But I'm telling you, be in a good mind state to check it out. So that's number 15, all right? Number 15. Let's get into 14. So 14, all right. Now 14. All right, let's see what's going on. 14 is, bam, Danger Mouse, another combination. Great producer and MC, Black Thought. Danger Mouse and Black Thought put out Cheat Codes. We're going to White Plains, New York. We're going to Philadelphia. This came out August 12th, 2022. It's about 39 minutes. This album's about 12 records. 12 records. And let me give you the standout records on this one. First of all, Danger Mouse. One of the greatest producers. Gotta bow down to him. Black Thought, one of the greatest lyricists that's living today. Shout out to Black Thought and the Roots. Let's give you some standout cuts. You know, I won't go too crazy. I don't want to make this video too long, but you got No Gold Teeth. The Darkest Part featuring Raekwon and Kid Sister. That was dope. Number 5, Because featuring Joey Badass, Russ, and Dylon. Not Dylon, not that Dylon. Dylon Cartilage. Let's see. We got Belize, number 6, featuring MF Doom, and RIP to MF Doom. Belize. That's a dope record. I think they did a video on this one. Number 9, Strangers, featuring A$AP Rocky and Run the Jewels. Shout out to Run the Jewels, man. 10, Close to Famous. Like, this whole record's dope. I'm just giving you some standout cuts. 11, Saltwater, featuring Conway the Machine. Look, Conway the Machine, when he comes in and features, come on, man. Come on, y'all can't deny Conway the Machine, man. He's doing his thing. But, man, this is number, 14. That's number 14, all right? That's 14. Woo! All right, so 14. Let's go to 13. All right, let's go to 13. Number 13. I thought this was going to go higher or like make the top 10. It almost made the top 10. I'm telling you, I got a lot. Listen, I told you I reviewed over 100 albums, projects, mixtape, anything you could think of, EPs. We going to Africa. We going to Africa for this one, man. You're going to, is it Zambia? I think it's Zambia. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. You're going to visit Sampa the Great. Sampa the Great. I got to do my accent. Sampa the Great. Now, As Above, So Below is the album. Came out September 9th, 2022. It's about 40 minutes, man. Now, this album is how many records? 11 records. I scored this a 4.8. This is a 4.8. It's almost a 5. Like, this is a great album. Like, it's just great. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, standout records. Oh, all right. Let's do some standout records. Shadows, produced by Magnus. Right? We got Land featuring Denzel Curry and Powers Pleasant. We got number 3, Never Forget featuring Chef 187, T.O. Nason, and is it MANHE? We got Mask On featuring Joey Badass. Man, listen. Number 8, Tilla Bobo, I believe. Number 9, Low Rain featuring, is it MANHE again? MANHE. Number 10, I Don't Give a Fuck. It's abbreviated, featuring J Radical, I believe. Number 11, another standout record, Let Me Be Great, featuring Angelique Kidjo, I believe, Kidjo. Man, listen, just go check out Sampa the Great. Sampa the Great. I'm telling you, man, number 13, she made my 13th. Listen, it's a lot of good music. Put the music that you love in the comments below. I might have missed some albums. Put them in the comments, man. Stop playing. What's your if you listen, I listen to a lot of music. A lot of people just do a top 10. I said, I got to do at least a top 25. So that's why I'm doing top 25. So like I said, 13 is Sampa the Great. Sampa the Great. I like it, man. I love it, man. Good music. It's good music. All right, let's go to 12 and 11, man. Last 2 joints for today. And y'all come back for the part 2, man. Part 2 will be my top 10. All right, so number 12. Man, I thought this one was gonna make the top. I thought this was gonna make my top 10. Now this is how I've been killing this album. Another combination of producer and MC rapper. We're going to Montreal for Nicholas Craven. We're going to Canada, and we're going Boldy James. We're going to Detroit, Michigan for Boldy James. Fair Exchange, No Robbery. This is just a great album. Fair Exchange, No Robbery. It came out September 30th. I haven't put this album down. 2022. It's about 37 minutes, 36 minutes. Another great project. This is 10 records. 10 records, right? 10 solid records. Can't really find no faults in these albums and these songs, man. Like I said, this one's a 4.8. Gave it a 4.8. What you gonna do? It's 4.8. Like, and I did reviews on all these albums. So if you want to see me break each song down, sometimes I break them down with the artist. I didn't get this artist, but sometimes you'll be surprised that I break down these albums with actual artists, and that's what I like to do on the THHC podcast. So check me out. If y'all want to be on it as an artist, let me know. I'll break down your album with you, and we can talk about it. All right, Nicholas Craven, Boldy James, Fair Exchange, No Robbery. Let me give you some highlights. Straight and Tall, Stuck in Traffic is one of my jams. I love Stuck in Traffic. Heavy coat bars, man. Scrabble, Old Trade 9 is one of my favorite joints on here. Old Trade 9 is probably my favorite joint on here, featuring Guwap. You know, this beat is insane. I just love this beat. Monetary Jack, Designer Drugs, you know, You Ain't No Menace, Power Nap. Power Nap's another one that stands out, man. That's one of my favorite tracks, Power Nap. Listen, Nicholas Craven, Boldy James, great project. Number 12. Y'all almost made the top 10, but number 12 is a great standing, man. Number 12, man. Let's get to number 11, man. And now I get to number 11, I might as well just put it up. Let me just put it up here, man, so y'all can see what it is, man. But number 11, before it goes on the screen, is Kil The Artist. Kil The Artist is called Out Rap Me, the Mixtape, Volume 1. Now, you're going to go, oh, it's not an album. But listen, man, I've been listening to this, too. He's a Boston rapper, Boston MC. So we're going Boston to Boston, man. Kil The Artist. Listen, I love mixtapes. I mean, I know like people go, oh, you use so-and-so's beat, he's rapping, but it's the rapping that got me. And the way he used the beat and the way they, you know, maybe remixed the beat, broke down the beat. And even if they used the beat from, you know, the pure beat, it's the way he's rapping, it's the way he did this project. It came out September 9th, 2022. So 9/9/22 is about 25 minutes, 24 minutes. I gave this a 4.9. I like this mixtape, man. And shout out to Kil The Artist, great rapper. It's a great MC. And shout out to Billy Escobar. Billy Escobar raps with him too. So shout out to Billy Escobar. He's a dope rapper too from Boston. Taj Malik, Boston artist. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to these Boston artists, man. But Kil The Artist, man, out rap me. That's what he's saying. Come out rap me. Go listen to the mixtape. I believe I don't think it's on any streaming platforms. It's probably on like, you know, I don't know. What's the other ones I was just saying? Like it's on like, you know, it's on friggin', I think this is what I was listening to. It was on SoundCloud. I think this is on SoundCloud. So Kil The Artist, Out Rap Me, the Mixtape Volume 1. Like I said, go check it out. It made my list. It made 11. You know, this is probably the only mixtape that made the top 25, but it just stood out. I like the dude's rapping. I like the way he raps. And then I like, if you look at previous reviews, I reviewed some of his actual albums, so go check it out. So Kil The Artist, standout cuts, Wish I Never freestyle, Wish I Never, like you think, you know what I mean? Shook Ones freestyle, Young, Black, and Gifted free, you know what I'm saying? Just as Young, Black, and Gifted, that's a good song. Bring the Pain, Triumphant. You know, the freaking Wu-Tang joint. This was Billy Escobar and Boss Don Guns. He did Johnny P's Caddy freestyle. Like a lot of people heard Benny the Butcher with J. Cole, and they said, yo, we take, you know, everybody hears a dope beat, dope song. They say, I'm freestyling. He did it as well. He did a great job. Johnny P's Caddy freestyle. And no, his bars are not better than J. Cole, so don't be like, oh, yeah, but listen, he's a dope rapper. So go check out that song. Cold as Ice. I love Cold as Ice, MOP. You know, Churchill, Diet Coke. He did Diet Coke freestyle. Like, just go check it out, man. He's a dope rapper, man. Then just listen to his other actual albums and other platforms. But this is the only if y'all say whatever, this is the only mixtape I put on the countdown. So listen, y'all, man. I know y'all tired of hearing my voice, but that's my top 25 to 11. Tap in, tune in to when I do my top 10. I'll be doing that soon. So hopefully you're on it. Hopefully your favorite artist is on it. If not, put your artist in the comment. Put the music I didn't listen to. If it's an album you haven't seen on this. I know I haven't did the whole top 25, but if it's something that reminds you of something, put it in the comments. Let me know if you rock with any of these albums. Let me know if you rock with any of these albums. Let me know if you rock with me. Let me know if you think I'm kind of on point. You think you like the album, you like the production, what you like about, you know, the things like I told you, man. Listen, man. I had 60, like I'm telling you, I'm going, but I'm reviewing. You see the 4 notebooks, man. So I'm trying to be fair. Hopefully I'm fair. And shout out to all the artists, man. Shout out to everybody on here. And please tap into their music and check them out, man. I'm Marquis Walker, aka Cincerely Yours. I know what I say, man. Practice more love than hate, man. Practice more love than hate, man. And maybe you'll be on this list. Yeah. Maybe you'll be